everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new message. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have a message coming from your angels. So if you guys recently asked for any sign, any confirmation, or maybe you just need a message, maybe you just need some guidance right now, your angels are here to deliver this message for you. So let's see, what do you guys need to hear right now? And what is the message that was meant to find you today? So let's see, angels, what message would you like to give to the people who have been brought here to this reading today? What is the important message they need to hear? Okay, I'm also seeing 7-7. So let me see here. Oh, 3-3. Sorry. I am powerful. You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be positive light to others. And we also have I am brave. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Wow, how beautiful. Okay, I feel like this reading is definitely meant to be a sign for you guys to go towards your desires. It's something that your angels want to bring to your attention. And maybe those who have been brought here, maybe you have a lot of spiritual gifts as well that you might want to use. Maybe those are certain talents that you have that you would like to pursue, right? But also live your truth and be positive light to others. I feel like you guys have been brought here. You have light worker energy. Now, light worker energy doesn't only need to be expressed through maybe spiritual practices. A lot of times we might associate this with maybe like tarot readings or Reiki or some healing practices. I also like to bring to your attention that light workers can express their talent through many different things, because at the end of the day, the purpose of you being a light worker is bringing light to others. So whether you're going to do this from, providing some form of spiritual service or any kind of service. You can be a light worker as a doctor, you can be a light worker as an artist and as a writer, as maybe a producer, even owning a shop, owning a cafe, right? At the end of the day is the sole purpose and not what you really do. That's really personal to you and to your personality and what you feel like it's the best way for you to do this. But what your angels want to tell you is that you have the power of the light worker. And right now you're meant to express that through an authentic way. What feels authentic to you? And it's time to move on from the old patterns that maybe you have been engaging in. It's time for you to break a cycle right now in your life, which I feel has been not pursuing a certain desire, not going all in a certain desire. And I feel like this is what you're meant to hear right now. Your angels want to tell you that you're being supported into pursuing this desire, into pursuing this purpose of yours of being a light worker. So let's see, what else do you need to hear about this? What is the message that is meant to reach you right now? Oh, I love that we have the white feather, and this is meant to be a message from your angels. So we have the white eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. So something that you also need to know is that you know what you need to do, okay? I feel like you guys are not lost, and the reason why sometimes we might feel lost is because we're doubting our intuition. We're doubting the inspired action that we want to take. We're doubting ourselves even. It's not that we're lost. We're just not doing what we feel like we are supposed to be doing. And maybe this is something that you have been also experiencing. Maybe you know what you need to do in terms of your purpose. You know what you need to do in terms of your desire, but have you been maybe ignoring that action because you don't feel confident that you can do it? You don't feel confident to pursue it, right? Those are some questions that are coming to my mind right now. So ask yourself, right? Am I really lost, or am I just ignoring what I know I'm supposed to do because I might feel like the outcome is not going to be in my favor, right? And we also have embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Wow, movement, right? It's so specific that we have movement here. So some of you are maybe dancers, right? Maybe that is your way of bringing light to the world. But for others of you, I feel like maybe what you need to do is just move more, right? Move more and don't, there's something about moving your body right now. Because here I'm also seeing now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. And I feel like why I'm getting this feeling that some of you have been staying still when it comes to this, or being very passive, being almost like going around it in the way to, and not actually doing it in case you might not work. I don't know why I'm sensing that energy from some of you, but I'm sure it's going to resonate and it's coming through for a reason. So let's see, what else do you need to hear right now from your angels? What is the message? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Guys, I'm seeing so much luxury and wealth ahead of you. I'm seeing such a beautiful lifestyle ahead of you. I'm seeing all of your dreams being fulfilled. But this is something that I feel you need to start walking towards right now. Because I feel the people who are here right now, a group of you, you might have been too still with this. You maybe haven't been feeling the most confident in yourself that you can do this. Yes, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. And we also have the Judgment card, which is beautiful because this is the card of your life purpose. And specifically, the Judgment will show up in a reading when your angels are coming in to help you awaken to who you truly are. It's kind of that card of like, hey, wake up, like you've been sleeping enough. It's time to rise. It's time to pursue your purpose. And I feel like your angels are coming in with a very strong message for you today, that it's time to pursue your purpose of being a light worker and start taking this seriously. And something that they want to bring to your attention is that you already know what you need to do. The action is already within you. It's just with the Five of Wands, there has been maybe a lot of internal confliction when it comes to this. Like maybe there is also, you know, that idea of competition, or the market being too saturated is something that I'm hearing as well. Or everyone is doing this nowadays, or this and that, and just excuses, right? I'm sensing a lot of internal disagreement with yourself, guys, which maybe some of you have been experiencing. It's like, you know, you want something, but then your inner self, it's like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that and this and that, right? So if you have been experiencing this, and if you have been kind of having this sort of internal conflict, I feel like you need to start to have more trust with yourself, right? And I feel that when you start to move towards it, you will, that's how we gain trust, right? It's just, we need to do something, prove to ourselves that we can do it, and then do more of it and prove to ourselves even more that we can do it. And that's how we build trust with ourselves. And it really starts with the small habits and small achievements, like just saying to yourself that you're going to go to bed at 11 p.m. every night, and doing that repeatedly. You're building trust with yourself, right? And saying to yourself that you're going to make your bed every single morning, and sticking to that new habit is how you build trust with yourself. And then that also reflects your bigger goals. So I definitely feel you are being called to, you know, also build trust with yourself, because you can't move through life without having trust with yourself. Like, you need to know, you need to be certain in your actions, you need to be certain in your viewpoints, your perception of the world. I feel that is the only way you can move through life with focus and concise vision. So there needs to be more trust is something that your angels want to bring to your attention, because I'm almost getting this message of like, angelically, you are supported, right? The universe is supporting you in this dream, but it's like, are you supporting yourself in this? That's something that's being brought to my attention right now. So let's see, what else do you need to hear? I feel like you need to be more brave and realize how powerful you are, because that's something that needs to be brought to your attention right now. Yeah, part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. The ripple effect. So this card shows up when we are basically going to experience major movement in our life, in the way of the actions that you're taking might feel very small to you, but the effects that they're having on your life are going to be quite major and transformative. And I'm saying this in the best way possible. So I feel that as you start to take action, and this sort of action doesn't, again, it's nothing like out of this world. I find a lot of the times the reason why we confuse ourselves is because we feel like we need something out of this world to get us moving and to do something extravagant to make things happen, when in reality we have to realize that the world is perfect, right? Reality is perfect, and because it's all higher intelligence. So we have everything at all times that we need in order to get us to the next step. And I feel like you need to start having more trust that those small actions can actually make something big happen. And it's in fact those small steps that are going to get you to something bigger. So I feel right now your angels want to say to you that you're part of something way bigger than you maybe are even realizing, and that the details of this will be taken care of. You're just being asked to have trust with yourself and take your inspired action right now. Okay, what else do you need to hear? Let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. So the reason why maybe there has been a lot of internal conflict could be coming from a past experience. We also have keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. Okay, so I feel like your angels want to encourage you guys to keep. We also have sweet relief, new beginnings, new way forward. So there is clearly going to be a lot of changes coming for you in the future, because we have released the past, forgive, soften, move forward. So I feel like the reason why maybe there has been a lot of internal conflict could be coming from a previous experience that maybe left you a little bit wounded in the way, and maybe you needed some time to recover from that. But I feel in this time you're ready to just keep the focus on your vision and stay in alignment with that. And you have to trust that you will grow more and more and more, right? The more you stay in the alignment with your biggest vision. And we have sweet relief. So you will get a sweet relief from whatever happened in the past as you move forward. There are new beginnings ahead of you. There is a new way forward for you, right? You're a part of something bigger. I'm sensing such major movement coming in your life right now, that a lot of you are maybe not even realizing it's even happening in this time, or that it's going to happen, but it's happening either way. And that's something that your angels want to say to you. So let's get your final card for today. What is your message coming from your angels? Wow, we have grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. So yeah, I do get this energy, like maybe you've had to deal with something. You also have relax, right? So your angels just want to say relax. I feel like, you know, you went through it. It's kind of what I'm getting here, and now is the time where you're ready to start growing through the dirt. I feel like maybe you experienced something here in the past, but we see the volcano erupting, and I feel like you're just over that and you're just ready for more. You want to grow through the dirt. You don't want to stay where you are. And sometimes we need to be stubborn. We need to, you know, be persistent in the idea of something better happening for us. And I feel that this is going to find you before you have your growth moment. But I feel like your angels want to tell you that you're coming out of it, right? If you've had a situation in the past, you're coming out of it, and just realize that you're coming out stronger than ever. I am sensing There is going to be major comeback energy for you right now in your life, is something that your angels want to tell you. I do feel like you're being prepared to have a big comeback as you start to pursue your purpose. And if competition is a concern for some of you in your career, I feel like you will be able to stand out, because I also saw the I am unique card here with 999. Oh, interesting. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. And look at what we have here. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. So your angels really want you to release the past. Just thank it for its lessons and move forward, because there's so much life ahead of you. You don't have to focus on the past and what happened before, and just keep the new vision alive. But what I was going to say is that if you guys are concerned about competition, don't worry, you're going to break through, because you're very unique. Okay, you have something specific that others don't, and this is what's going to make you stand out. We also have opportunity. There is no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. Okay, I feel like your angels are also hinting here at something that, you know, I feel like this is kind of resonating with what I was saying. Sometimes we feel like we need something so much out of this world to make something happen, but you know, in reality, those moments, they do really come in unexpected moments, and we just need to pursue those small steps that are going to lead to that big opportunity. I feel like this is what's being created for you right now, is this big opportunity that you're not seeing and you cannot foresee coming, because this is something that is bigger than what you might currently perceive. But that's what higher intelligence is, and that's what's going to bring to you, right? So you just need to keep taking your small steps, your inspired action towards the big vision, and just know that somewhere along the way there will be a major opportunity that's set in place for you that will create this ripple effect, right? We also have wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. I feel like sometimes we tend to be so bounded to our past and what has happened before, and we let that create our future, which can keep us in a cycle, right, of repeating events that we do not desire. So I really feel like you're ready to let go of the past and the certain emotions you have connected with that in order to start creating something new in your life. And I feel like your angels want you to stop feeling so controlled by everything and just let it go, and just let yourself grow, let yourself be free, let yourself pursue and take action with love, with positive intention. Because I feel like you're right now going to have a really big growth sprout moment of your life, and something that your angels want to tell you is that your vision is supported by them, and there is a specific moment set in place for you right now that will take you from one place to another in a very swift way. But in order to get there, you need to walk the small steps towards the vision, right? That's something that I'm getting specifically. So that is the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.